Morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell from today's title, I'm going to be doing a little kind of spend the day with me video. I did one of these quite a while ago and you guys seem to really enjoy it, so I thought I'd bring them back. As you can probably tell, I'm still in my bed. You haven't missed anything this morning. I took Brad to the station at 6:30 because he is actually in Paris for a work trip, so I'm very jealous of him right now. But yeah, since then I've been in bed editing a load of videos that need to go live very soon, but it's now nearly 10 o'clock, so I need to get myself up. I need to go and make myself some breakfast. So I thought I'd quickly pick the camera up and just intro this vlog for you guys, but that is the first thing that we're going to go and do, so I will see you guys in the kitchen. I'm now downstairs, but there is literally nothing worse than forgetting that you left all of last night's dinner stuff out. So I have been greeted to this and I need to clear that all up before I start making my breakfast, because I don't know about you guys, but I just like everything to be straight to start my day. So this is the first thing that we're going to tackle, and then I can finally have my morning coffee, which I'm in desperate need of right now.
Tell me now, tell me something, 'cause I don't know how this gonna end. Oh no. Tell me now, tell me something, 'cause I don't wanna be just friends. No, no. Yeah. Hear me out, hear me out.
Finally all clear. I'm gonna grab the kettle, put some water in there, and also make myself a little decaf coffee. I used to drink caffeinated coffee, but honestly I'm kind of figuring out that it doesn't mix well with me. It just gives me mad anxiety, and yeah, it's just not a great combination. So I switched to decaf because I do love the taste of coffee, but it's just so much better for me. So these are the little mugs that we have stacked in the corner here. This entire towel is from Next. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and make my coffee and my breakfast now.
Maybe I am too naive, but I'm choosing to believe that you will give me another chance. Oh, so tell me now, can we find love? Can we go back to where we were? All I want is to love you, start all over. Tell me now.
As you guys would have just seen, I've just put together some yogurt, granola and fruit. I've used coconut yogurt just because, again, dairy is something that I've correlated with not feeling very well, so I am trying to cut it out where I can, but I'm not too strict on it. But like I say, I just used some coconut yogurt and then added some granola on top, and then some raspberries, blueberries and strawberries, and then I just put some honey all over it. And I'm going to take this back upstairs and eat my breakfast whilst catching up on a couple of YouTube videos. So it's a little while later now. As you can probably tell, I've put some makeup on. I need to take some pictures for a brand deal later on, so I thought I'd just get ready for the day, and I'm about to get dressed. But you may have seen from the title of this video that there is going to be a little haul featured in it. So I'm in my filming room right now. This is obviously where I've just got ready. I will leave this mirror link down below for anyone that's wondering, because it is so great. You may have seen it in my updated house tour, but yeah, I'll leave a link in the description if you're looking for something like this. Also, if you can hear any beeping, I literally live next to a construction site, so that is what that noise is. But anyway, in my filming room I have a load of stuff over here on the bed. If you've read the title of the video, you will know that I'm about to do a little I Saw It First haul. So this is all of the stuff that I have to show you guys kind of laid out. I've got a load of blazers and dresses here, some bottoms, some tops, and then finally some shoes and a little bag to show you. What I am going to do though is set my camera up on its tripod and sit down and go through all the clothes with you to show you what I picked up. Is that guy joking? Just before we do get into this, I feel like they can hear me. They're literally doing it on purpose. They literally only do it every time I start talking. Just before we do, oh my god, they can hear me. 100% they can hear me. Before we do get into this section of today's vlog, I do just quickly want to give a massive shout out to I Saw It First for sponsoring this section. I'm honestly so honoured to be working with them, but an even bigger thanks goes out to you guys for allowing me to do content like this and giving me these crazy opportunities to work with insane brands. So yeah, that now being said, let's get on with the little haul. Okay, so I've just moved myself over to this side of the screen because on here I'm going to leave the website image and also the size that I picked everything up in on the screen. Also, I want to mention that I will of course leave everything linked down below in the description, so if you do see anything in this section of the vlog that you like the look of, it'll be linked directly down below if you want to go and shop it. But without further ado, these are the things that I picked up. So I suppose I should mention this top first. You guys have seen me wearing this all of this morning. It's so comfortable. It's a little bodysuit and I love that it's long sleeved, especially for this time of year. I just find them so much cozier. But I love the neckline of it. It just has a simple cutout here. But the first thing that I picked up is this gorgeous kind of like boyfriend style blazer. I've had one in my wardrobe for the longest time that has always been my go-to, but I feel like I've really overworn it and I kind of wanted to pick up a little bit of a different style, so I went for this. If I give you guys a little up close of the detail, I didn't actually realize this when I picked it up, but it is more of like a checked material, which I really like. I just think it adds something a little bit different. Then I did pick up a couple of blazer dresses just because personally I find them so easy to wear. So the first one that I went for, obviously you can tell, is completely white, which honestly I need to be really careful where I wear this because it will not stay white on a night out, for example. But this is definitely another item that I love the fit of. My favorite detail is these kind of like scrunch sleeves. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one, but they did have so many different variations of blazer dresses. I picked up this really oversized shirt dress. Now I've never been one to usually go for shirt dresses, but I just think for this time of year they are perfect. I think they're such a nice piece to style with like boots and a big jacket over the top. So the shirt dress itself is super oversized, which personally I really like. I think the boxy fit can be super flattering, especially paired with some boots like I say. But it does actually come with a little belt here, so you can wrap this around your waist and definitely cinch your waist in again to give you a little bit of shape back. Okay, now back on the blazer dress height. I did pick up another one and I got this one in all black just because I love the white one and I love the style of it, but I thought this was definitely such like a classic piece that I'm going to be able to keep in my wardrobe for a very long time. This does completely undo and you can remove the belt, so I've also styled this with some leather trousers and a little bralette underneath, just because again with the length of this one I think it's so nice to wear as like an open blazer. Now onto some trousers. I feel like the staple pair of trousers for this time of year is some faux leather ones. So I picked up these ones from ISAWITFIRST. The thing that drew me to these is that they are super high-waisted, which I personally like. I just think leather trousers can be styled in literally so many ways. Trust me, I have worn and tested these ones, so yeah, I'm really happy with them. Then the second pair of bottoms that I picked up from ISAWITFIRST are these ones. Now these are a little bit different for me, but at the same time I feel like they're quite subtle, so I thought they'd be easy to incorporate into my wardrobe. So they are some high-waisted skinny jeans, but as you can tell they have this gorgeous like snakeskin detail to them and I just love it. I think it just adds something a little bit different, but these with a grey baggy jumper over the top would be my go-to look for the day. So on the subject of high-waisted skinny jeans, I did also go for a plain black pair just because again this time of year you can never have enough of these, but I'm really loving all black outfits at the moment and I'm loving what these look like paired with like a black hoodie and then an aviator jacket over the top. So the little loungewear set I picked up, I am loving having the heating on at home and just getting into your pajamas or little loungewear sets like these and just getting all cozy in the evenings. It's like my favorite thing of this time of year. So it's basically just these little cycling shorts on the bottom. These are quite a thin material and then this is the top half, so obviously it's exactly the same color. It is also exactly the same material. I love this though. It's such an oversized t-shirt. This is like bigger than the t-shirts that Brad wears and I always nick them because I like my clothes to be oversized. So now I've got this one in my life, he can keep his. Okay, I'm obsessed with this piece. Basically this all over mesh bodysuit, so it's off the shoulder as you guys can tell, but I love that you kind of have that part of your body out and then it is long sleeve and it's all ruched, which if you guys know me you know that I find that so flattering. It's also super comfortable and the material is so soft. And then the final item, I saved this one till last because I am getting straight in this as soon as I finish this clip, just because it just looks like the most cozy thing ever. Obviously you can tell it's the same color as well, and of course that is why I picked this one up. So this is a massive oversized jumper. I did get this in a large, but I feel like they went up to XXL in these, I want to say, which I'm not gonna lie, I'd be all over because it would just be like a walking duvet. And I'm all about that life. So it's basically got this little text on the front which says Yves Saint West. But I just thought it was a really cute concept and obviously the colour I couldn't not. So like I say, I'm going to get straight in this now, but they are all the clothing items that I had to show you guys. However, like you just saw, I do have a little bag and some shoes to show you. So I'm going to start off with the bag just because this is literally my new obsession. I love this piece. Again, the colour's great, but I just loved the shape of this bag and it feels like the nicest quality. Off the top of my head, I want to say that this was like £20 to £25, which for a bag of this quality is nothing. And then the shoes that I picked up, I personally haven't had like winter staple boots for the longest time, so I saw these on ISAWITFIRST and I wanted to try them out just because they look really cute again on the model, and I think they are such an easy pair of boots to go with literally anything. So these are what they look like. They are super chunky, which I really like, and then on the front they are just a complete lace-up boot. So yeah, I'm excited to style these up over this time of year. These were also really inexpensive and I'm super impressed with the quality of them. So yeah, that is everything that I picked up from ISAWITFIRST. Okay, so this jumper is now the best thing that I own, and I'm probably now going to be living in it. Like I said to you guys at the start of that little haul, I hope you enjoyed it, by the way. Really impressed with all of ISAWITFIRST stuff, and I'm loving what they have on the new in section at the moment, so definitely check it out. But like I did say, everything that I just showed you will be linked down in the description, along with this cute jumper that I'm obsessed with. Now I have done that though, I am just going to go and make myself some lunch. I think it's around about 2 o'clock, so of course I would take you guys with me. I feel like I'm wanting some chicken and tomato pasta. That's what I'm craving. So back in the kitchen for lunch. I feel like in these vlogs all I'm doing is cooking or eating food, so let me know if you guys are going to get bored of that. I don't know, I personally find it interesting to see what other people are eating and how they cook and stuff like that. Kind of gives me a little bit of inspiration, so let me know if you do want to see like dedicated what I eat in a day videos. But I did think that we had way more ingredients for my little chicken pasta, but this is all we have. I'm being a bit lazy and I am using a jarred sauce, so I've got tomato and mascarpone sauce here. I'm literally just going to be using penne pasta, and then I've got some chicken thighs left over from last night's dinner in here. Then we've got 1 orange pepper and also 1 leek. But yeah, these are the main ingredients, and I think what I'm going to do now is switch to a voiceover like I did in my last video, just because it's a lot easier to kind of speak you guys through what I'm doing whilst you guys will watch it being made. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just cutting up the pepper and the leek ready to be put in the sauce later, but I've also just popped on one of Misha's vlogs in the background. This is the one from when she went to Rome recently. Then of course I'm putting the pasta on to boil, and I'm also just heating up some oil in a pan. The first thing I've added is some frozen white onion and also some frozen courgettes. I literally just found these in the freezer, so I thought I'd add them in because honestly the more veggies the better. Then I'm adding in the chicken and browning that all off for a couple of minutes. Once the chicken is cooked for a little while, I've added in the rest of the ingredients and also just given it a tiny bit of a seasoning with some salt and pepper. Once again, I'm just going to give it a mix through and let it cook. Then I've added in the pasta sauce, and again I'm just giving this a good stir and I'm letting it simmer just so the sauce completely heats up. But once that's all done, I'm of course adding in the cooked pasta and again stirring it all through. Then I'm simply just dishing it up, and also you'll see in a sec that I just grate the most amount of cheese onto the top of it, because honestly, who doesn't? This is what my lunch is looking like. Obviously you guys would have just seen how I made it. There's definitely not as many veggies in here than I would usually put in, but it smells really good and I'm hungry now, so I cannot wait to eat this. Obviously I've smothered it in cheese, because if you don't do that when you get a bowl of pasta, then I literally can't relate. But I'm gonna go and sit and eat this now, and then I'll catch up with you guys after. So again, it is quite a lot later now, and yes, I'm sitting on the floor. Yes, that is my wash bin. I've just had a bit of a hectic afternoon with trying to get some content done, so I'm sorry I haven't picked up the camera much, but like I said earlier, I feel like this is turning into a kind of what I eat in a day, and it's definitely going that way even more so because I have Brad's parents coming over for dinner. As you guys know, he is in Paris for the night, so didn't really want to be on my own, so I've invited them round for dinner and I'm going to make fajitas. It's one of our favourite meals and we literally have it all the time and it tastes unreal, so of course I'll show you guys how I make that. But of course I'm still sitting here loving life in my little ISAWITFIRST jumper. I've also got the faux leather trousers on because I love what these two look like together, and I'm just doing some stories for you guys, so I wanted to give you a little bit of a sneak peek on Instagram before this video goes live, so let me know if you saw that. Oh, also one more thing I did want to speak to you guys about really quickly. I've ordered the iPhone what even is it now? 11 Pro Max. I think that's what I've ordered. It's taking like 3 weeks to come, like I think even longer than that. I think I've been waiting 3 weeks now, and I'm probably not going to get it for another week. Apparently there's some sort of like stock shortage in the UK or something. I don't know, it's just a phone, so I'm not that bothered about it. But the lovely girls at Coconut Lane kindly sent me a little phone case, so I'm ready and waiting for my phone to arrive. How cute is this? I mean, I know it's not going to be everyone's taste, but I am loving a little bit of leopard print here and there, so I'm obsessed with this. I'll leave it linked down below actually if any of you are interested. But yeah, I just thought I'd quickly check in with you guys, and just to let you know that I probably won't be doing too much more talking in this video, just because I want to catch up with Brad's parents and for us to just have a chilled evening. So like I said, I will of course show you how I make the fajitas, and then I'm sure I'll hop back on to say goodbye. Okay, so back into voiceover mode for dinner. So like I've just said to you guys, we're making fajitas. This is one of our meals that we make most often just because we love it, and it's honestly so easy to make. So all the ingredients is 2 peppers and 2 onions. This recipe makes about 4 portions, but there are only 3 of us tonight, so I did have some left over for lunch the next day. But obviously I'm just chopping up all of the veggies and then frying them off in a pan. Alongside that, I've also added in some diced chicken breast, and again just cooking that through. The main ingredients that we use for our fajitas, which makes them a little bit different, but honestly in my opinion makes them the best. Black bean sauce is the secret recipe. Now thanks to my dad that I found this out, and I feel like it was a recipe that he made back in the day, or I think he got it from his friend or something like that. Then for sides, we usually have salsa, sour cream, and also some smashed avocado. Obviously here I'm just cutting up the avocado and smashing that all up in a little bowl, ready for us to use later. Honestly guys, it is unreal. I know it's like a Chinese sauce in a Mexican dish, so don't hate me for that, but honestly don't bash it before you've tried it, because it just makes them taste so good, and we've passed this recipe on to honestly so many people. So yeah, give it a go if you want a little bit of a variation on fajitas, but I highly recommend it. And like I say, you've just seen how easy it is to make this dish, and so we're just going to tuck in. So I'm really sorry to be doing an ending to this vlog in voiceover style, but honestly it's a Sunday evening and I am just in ultimate chill out mode, so I didn't really fancy being on camera. But I did of course want to say thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, please do go ahead and hit subscribe down below, because I will of course be doing so many more of these in the future. But that being said, I am going to wrap this one up here, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will speak to you very soon in my next one. Bye guys.